This is part one of our Pong game. We're going to be using the same framework that we used in videos 1 to 7, and most of the things that we're going to be using in this video I introduced there, although there will be some new things as we go along. Okay, so in this part what we're going to do is we're going to change the screen background, add on the bats and add on the ball, but they're not going to move at this point. We'll do this in the next one. So the first thing we need to do is define the colours that we're actually going to be using. So we're going to have red, and we're going to go for 2, 5, 5, 0 and 0. And I want to go for a black, for this is going to be for our ball, and that's going to just be 0, 0, 0. And then I want a white, which is going to be the screen, the background that we actually build it on. You might notice this is the basic file that we started off with in the earlier ones. I've just added all these comments so we know exactly where we want to put all our code. Make it easier for me, but also make it easier for you when you download this file to use to start off with. So there are the colours. Let's go and change that background colour first. Notice I've called the background screen this time. You can call it what you want, but that's just going to be screen dot fill, and then we're going to go for white. And then what I want to do, I want to put in a couple of properties. I'm going to put in the bat properties, but the only bat property I want to put in is its position. I'm not going to bother with the velocity at the moment because we're not dealing with movement. So I'm going to call this left bat pos, and let's start it at 200. I'm actually going for a different screen size to normal here, so the bat's still going to be 80 wide, so take off the 80, halve it, we get 200. And then I'm going to have a right bat pos, and that's going to be 200 as well. And the ball properties, that's going to have a ball X, and we'll put that right in the middle at 320, and we'll have a ball Y, and again that's going to be in the middle at 240. Okay, so we set up the properties that we're going to deal with. So let's just now draw the bat on the screen. Sorry, draw the ball on the screen. So that's just as we saw in the earlier video. Pygame, draw circle. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I really advise you to look at them. They're very short, and you'll have a better understanding of what's going on. I'd even advise you to actually type the code in yourself as you go along. So anyway, when we're doing the circle, we say the background we want it to, its colour now is in form of a tuple. I'm going to put its position, so that's going to be ball X comma ball Y, and then I'm going to put down the radius of the circle, which is going to be 10. So that draws our circle. Let's do the left bat. This is going to be a rectangle, very similar. Pygame draw, but this time it's a rectangle, and then it's the same format, the surface, so it's going to be screen, its colour, I'm going to have the bats as red, and then I've got to give the rectangle its form. So rectangle, when it's top left, top right, its length and its height, or width and its height, and that's in the form of a tuple again. So it's going to be the left bat's right over, so that's going to be 0. It's going to be have the left pos, and then it's going to be 20 wide and 80 high. And then we're going to do the right bat, so that's going to be Pygame draw rectangle, that's going, oops, don't need another one, that's going to be screen, it's going to be red again, then we're going to put its position as a tuple, so this is going to be right over on the other side, but it won't be 640 because the bat is 20 wide, so it'll be 620, and then that's going to be the right bat pos, and it's going to be 20 wide, and it's going to be 80 high. So let's just run that, see what we get, and this is the game we're going to be playing with. I hope that you found this video helpful. There's a link to the code in the description below. Staying infield with Winfield.